it's Monday. You know I'm fired up when it's Monday. It's always my favorite day because guess what? You have a whole nother week to get it done. Hey, okay, this is what we're gonna talk about today, man. So some of you have been following me on social media. You saw that I put up the picture of the books that I'm reading, and again, that is specifically for me to get better, and not only for myself but for you all. It's impossible for me to try to pour out life into other people if I don't properly prepare myself to do so. Okay, there's material that you need to ingest. Okay, certain things can only take you so far, but when you actually take the time out to delve into words on a page, and you start to delve into other people that are doing this and that are in this craft, you learn more. You learn more about yourself. You learn more about how to self-assess, how to look inward to say, what do I have to offer the world? And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to figure out, I'm trying to get to the bottom of what do I have to offer to this thing to pour out life into you, to take it all in and to give it all back out to you. Some of you who know me, we have the conversation of, I'm doing the YouTube videos and I'm posting them on YouTube and on Facebook and on Instagram, not because I want to see how many views I get, but I want to get into that habit of pouring out blessings and pouring out my testimony of life into someone else. The ultimate goal is to not to stay on YouTube or stay on video forever. I want to do this kind of thing to a crowd of people, to a multitude of folks, because I know in some way, shape, or form, someone will get changed and transformed by the words that I say, by the blessings that I have. My blessings are for me not to hold on to, but to pour out onto this earth. So me reading, me ingesting as much as possible to give it all back is the purpose. Okay? One of the things I pulled out of my readings is one of the books called Mastery, and it's crazy. It says, it's an excerpt out there, it says, it's not what happens to you. It's not what happens around you. It's what happens within you that matters. And when I read it, I'm like, okay, cool, highlight it, boom. I'm like, that's crazy, because you mean to tell me it doesn't matter what happens to me, against me. It doesn't matter what happens around me that's just that's irritating me, that's hurting my eyes, my ears, my brain, my heart. But what really matters is what happens within me, and it touched me because it spoke specifically to the fact that whatever you think, therefore you are. Whatever you think, therefore it is. Your mind has an amazing power to change your emotions, and we know it. Your mind has an amazing power to change how you feel, to change how you go through your day-to-day. Your mind is an amazing thing. And today what I want to talk about is really doing something within, being intentional with your actions and changing from within. I know it's hard for some of us. It was hard for me because I'm the type of person, one time is all it takes. One strike is all it takes. But how can I possibly do that to other people and expect to make mistakes and people forgive me? Because before, in my mind, it was one mistake, you're gone. One mistake, I don't talk to you. One mistake, I shun you. One mistake, you're on the blacklist. But how is that fair? How does that make me accessible to folks if I give them the one strike thing? I had to change how I felt within. I had to change how I felt within my mind in order for me to be able to accept other people's faults, because I have so many myself. It's an intentional action. Everything you do day to day has to be an intentional action. You have to want to be great every single day. You have to intentionally want to do great things every single day. You have to intentionally change your mind to say, I am greatness personified. Whatever happened to me doesn't define me because I am greatness in true form. Even if you have to stand in front of that mirror every morning, I am great. I am awesome. That's the type of thing you have to do to change your mindset, because every single time you put negativity in your mind, it does nothing but dwindle your potential. And I'm not talking about the things you listen to, the things people say about you. I'm talking about the thing that hurts the most is when you sit there and you chop yourself down and you input self-negative thoughts into your mind. That chops down your potential. You have to be intentional about those kind of things. If someone says something negative, guess what you do? You tell yourself something positive. Intentionally do that thing. When you start your week, you intentionally go into work, you go into class, you go into the boardroom, you go into every single situation saying, I'm going to come out of this good as gold. Be intentional. You run the day. I've said it before. You are amazing and you are great. Nothing can stand in your way. We break down brick walls. But you have to be intentional in your mindset to say, it's going to happen. It doesn't matter what happens to you. What matters is what happens within. So someone can do something against you, but what matters is how you receive it and how you give it back. How you take it and how you use it for the good. Things can happen around you, and we are seeing it every single day. We are seeing it every single day with politics, with social issues, everything, relationships, across the waters, across the world. We are seeing it. Pure chaos around us. But we have to focus on what we're doing within to change our space. We have to be contagious and intentional. If you change how you feel on the inside about certain things, then the next person that sees that trickles over to them, and to the next man, and to the next man, and to the next. It continues to spread. I don't care how you feel about it. I don't care if you think it's cliche. Try it. I'm the type of individual, I like to go into a situation and go into a place and be a ball of energy and be a ball of fire, because that's what I love to do. I love to get folks fired up. I love to get folks talking and engaging. You think it doesn't work? Go into a place with a heart full of energy, with a mind full of energy. People will feed off of that. Someone's having a bad day, they come into work, be that light of inspiration for somebody. Be that beacon. Don't hold all your passion in and you don't pour it out to everybody else. Be intentional about what you're doing. It matters what's happening within you in order to change what's happening externally. Be intentional with what you're doing in your life. Start from within, expose it out. Do it on purpose. Do everything on purpose. Think it through. Understand your potential. Understand what you're made for. Understand what you're put here for. Intentionally know your purpose, your processes, and your path to where you're going. It's one thing to think it. It's another thing to be intentional about what you're thinking about. I can think about it all day, but if I consciously put forth the effort in there, it's crazy results. Crazy results. So this week, this is what I want you to do. This week, I want you to be intentional every time you wake up. Intentionally get out of bed. Intentionally brush your teeth. Intentionally go into work to be great. But it has to be inward. You have to intentionally tell yourself, this is what we're going to do today. This is what we're going to murder today. And go do it. Intentionally beast everything that you do. It doesn't matter what happens to you. It does not matter what happens around you. All that matters is what's happening within you. Have an amazing week. We out. Don't let opportunities pass you by, because you may not ever get another chance to get that opportunity to be great. Every chance you get, chase the opportunity.